Hi, I'm Sean, and you're watching Shopworx. A little different video today. Had my TL12V2 quit yesterday. It was about minus 30 Celsius out. I had it plugged in to start it and drove it out. And about 20 minutes and let it warm up and do everything there, and hopped in it and started pushing snow around out here a little bit. And about 20 minutes later, it quits on me right here. Kind of hoping I have an easy out on it, but it threw an air code, and took a picture of it. I'll throw it up in the video there. And the air code was high pressure fuel injection leak. So I'm kind of hoping that the high pressure fuel injection leak code is not really an internal high pressure fuel leak. I'm kind of hoping it's something to do with the cold weather, and probably the fact I'm running summer fuel in it still. I had a tank load of it there still, and been gone for a while, and we've had this filled up before I left. So when I fired it up, there's snow. You can see the snow still up around there. I just brushed it off for cooling and whatnot, and the exhaust. And everything's so stiff and cold here. The snow just inside it, and that wasn't from driving around out here. That was just all packed in, like it was just full of snow. So, kind of hoping I'm gonna have an easy fix on it, but you can see the fuel filter down here. I was looking to see whether I thought it was gelling or what the deal is, but can't really tell too much in there. So I'm going to put a little bit of Miracle Cure in here and see if that won't straighten things up here. I'm really not too much on trying these things, but gonna try the diesel 911. It's for the diesel here. When it's already in it, and instead of using an additive ahead of time, you got a problem. So I'm gonna give that a whirl and see if that won't free this unit up here, and probably top it off with the cetane boost stuff here. I guess they work together okay and whatnot. So give that a whirl and see if it'll fire up once I dump this and a little bit of this in here. Fire it up, and if I can keep it idling for a bit and let it work through the fuel system, hopefully it'll take off, and we'll find out if it's just a gelled up fuel filter or fuel system, or if it's going to be more of a bigger issue with tearing into it. So kind of hoping quick fix in a bottle here, but you never know. I was talking to a buddy of mine actually too, and he was saying the reason it quit about 20 minutes into it is he figured the fan moving around in there, just blowing the air, sucking cold air past it and everything, creating a bit of a fake wind chill on it. So we'll dump some of this in here and give her a shot. First of all here, just today, I'd like to see what the weather says. Well, it's minus 22 Celsius out right now. I don't know if you guys can focus in on that or not, but minus 22 feels like minus 28 out here, so we will see. I was reading this here, and it says this thing's good for what? To reliquify gel fuel, add entire contents of diesel 911 to each 150 liters in the tank. So that's got to be pretty darn close to this thing. It's pretty much a full tank in here, so here goes nothing. We'll let her sit for a little bit and See if that doesn't fix up some issues. I was doing some Googling the other night there and trying to figure this out, I guess last night. And the fuel retailer we buy from, I guess they start mixing middle of September, and they mix their number 1, number 2 diesel starting at 20% number 1 and 80% number 2 all the way down, so it flips around in the cold of winter. So it was, instead of 20-80, it'd be 80-20. And basically come middle of April they start blending back into summer again, and apparently the stuff starts gelling after -7 Celsius. So yes, like I say, yesterday was -30 and today's -22. So see if we can't get this thing going here once I figure out how much to use here. Temperatures drop below -18. Add entire contents to 75 liters, so I guess I'll dump the whole jug in here again too. So I'm sure I got well over 75 liters in here. I've also, when I had that code originally there, before I even checked what the numbers were on the screen, I figured I'd come out and just double check the oil. I thought it was just odd that it just whoop, shut down, no rough running, no nothing, just whoop, died. So I thought maybe it was an oil issue there, and I thought maybe I was leaking some oil somewhere, had a big stream out behind me or something, but guess wasn't the case, because we're still sitting pretty on oil. Okay, so I'm here sitting in the cab right now. Turn this thing on, and I'll kill the fan there. No glow plug. We've had her plugged in. Let's see if we can get her started here. Let her idle and work that fuel through before a guy revs it up. Obviously want to let it warm up first anyway. We just might even be in business. That should circulate some of that stuff, that product, through the fuel and hopefully through the filter and everything. Let her warm up for a while and no dice. Well, obviously we're back into throwing air codes again. They're so stiff and cold in here. Well, it's still throwing code 1239 FMI1, so I thought I had her there running for a bit. Well, it's still throwing that same code, but I guess luckily for me, I'm not really in a hurry. It'd be nice to get the snow moved around here, but got other stuff I'm working on, like the 6-door. So might go in the shop for a bit, let it warm up some more, and try it again once it's supposed to get a high of -14 or so today. And let her try once more there. If not, I might end up pulling the filter off and putting some more that diesel 911 in the filter, like it says. I thought if I get her idling there, it'd slowly work through, but I don't know whether it returns a whole lot back to the tank or what the deal might be, so I guess we'll try her again later. There's stuff moving around in there now. It's coming off the very top screen, it looks like, and settling and convecting around. Might give her a try here sooner than later. I don't really recall seeing fuel floating around inside a fuel bowl not running. Seen some cloudiness and some stuff moving around as well, so we will see. Seeing more and more stuff moving. And this here's what they have to say about it when you look in the specs here. So I'm not too sure where I should be going from here. And guess what I should be saying here too isn't the fuel filter. This is the water separator, but it is a pre-filter. It's screen and whatnot on it. The other filters are under the cab, and really I don't feel like trying to pop the cab back out here in this weather to deal with it. So I'm just gonna try cycling her on and off a few more times here. Pump some fuel through it, and hopefully she goes. Now I hop in here and get another code, 523620 FMI2. Not too sure. I have to go pull that one up and see what it is. I've got it running, but for some reason the fuel's sucking down here. Got air getting in there. I guess we'll see. Oh, we're gaining again. Well, I guess we'll see if she stays running. Gaining in height. And as long as she's run so far, then you might have got her. We might have her, guys. Well, this is the longest it's run so far. I'm going to go check, see what that other air code is there real quick, and hopefully she'll still be running when we get out. I think there must have been gelled up somewhere. There might be a pickup screen in the tank or something like that. And you can see that filter sucked down finally and go for it. So it's probably been an elapsed time of about 30 minutes out here so far. Maybe 35, I don't know, somewhere in there. But we'll see if she keeps running. Okay, so that code there says it's 523620 FML2, which says ECU ACU CAN communications error U02A3. Not too sure what that one is yet. I'll dig into that some more and see where it goes. Okay, been running for a bit. We're building some heat and whatnot in here. Don't know what that code is yet. I did a bunch of Googling on it and kind of gave up. So I'm going to try the old-fashioned shut the key off, wait for a bit, turn her back on, and hope she goes away. From what I was was reading, most of the error codes on here can be cleared by basically just doing a key off. So we will see. I was reading that code could be just about anything, so I couldn't find it with a reasonable explanation on anything for the TL12V2, but I found it for the TL12 and whatnot, and it was all sort of a DEF-related experience, I guess. Either a regen or I just noticed the fluid went from being froze to being not froze now, so let's see if it idles up. Oh, there we go. Sweet. I think she was just the frozen fuel and a couple other error codes related to it. Let her idle for a bit more just to make sure nothing will be a problem, and we'll close her up and push some snow. Well, seems like I've gotten it buttoned up. Thing hasn't thrown a code yet. It's been about 10 minutes since I shut it off, turned it back on. So I guess the only way to really try her out is to try her out. So what you can't see on the other camera there is I'm just the third throttle trying to drive this around here, trying to move some snow and work some fuel through it. Anything over than that, it seems to shut it back down. This one here just threw this code again on me, so hopefully it'll work. I'm going to dump one more jugs in here, that cetane boost and Arctic fuel stabilizer there. So anyway, let's give her a whirl. Yeah, I dumped that other bottle in there, and it was slowly increasing the throttle. So a little bit here, a little bit there, keep driving it, seems to be doing the trick. Well guys, between that stuff and a little bit of Stanidine, we're right back up where we should be there. I also bled some air. I don't know if that was froth from the additives or if that was actual air inside the filter there, but I cycled it through and bled the air out. And let's see if we have enough hydraulics now to actually blow some snow here. Haven't used the snow blower in probably 7 or 8 years, so it wasn't really designed for this unit. It's going to be some changes to it in the future here. It's too narrow, and I don't have anything hooked up for the winch to turn the chute there, so I'm going to end up trying to go hydraulic with it with a second set of hydraulics. Come up with something there, so we'll have some more skid steer stuff coming up. Well, so that thing slowly got better, a little at a time there, and I ended up using some Stanidine in it as well. So it was a little bit better, and then kind of just took right off after I bled some air. I don't know if that was foam from the chemicals in there for the injector cleaner or what the deal was with that, but gave it a little bit of an air bleed and the Stanidine, and away it went. So now we're blowing some snow. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll try to keep it coming.